What is up, everybody? Dan the Fireman here. Today we're going to be jumping into a Moto Stars video. This 20 most ridiculous, epic, and unexpected events. We just saw this one last week. We talked about that. But we're going to be picking 5 of these to really go over during the week. We do have some motorcycle training drills that we can be going over. Oh, we already seen this one. And we're going to be talking about, quite a bit of topics you guys have been sending in. So this one we saw already. Going a little bit too fast around blind corners, no centerline stripe. If this was like oncoming traffic and you knew that, this is a poor choice, poor plan. But once again, we're going to be picking 5 of these videos to kind of go over this week. A little bit more in depth. We're powering through a Moto Stars video. Ooh, it's a Prius. It's always a Prius. No, I'm just kidding. Make sure you have a good space cushion there. This one didn't have a good space cushion. Didn't recognize that this person was slowing down. So when it comes to space cushions, make sure that you have enough total stopping distance when it comes to that. And so with a vehicle like a car, you can't really swerve out of the way. You can't really, split. You can't do nothing really unless, I don't know, you could try. Anything will fit if you try hard enough. So here's the thing, though. It's too close. Wasn't paying attention. Last second, this Prius decided to turn. I don't know if they had turn signals or whatever, but slammed the brakes. There's that front weight. I mean, the weight goes to the front. It's the transferring. Now it's locking up because we're applying way too much brakes. No ABS on that Nissan or like a Datsun. My grandpa had a view. Yeah, it's a Nissan. It's a Nissan hard body, I believe. Missed those things before the Frontier. But yeah, make sure you guys are not following too super close and you're actually able to apply the brakes in time, find those escapes, okay? All right, let's move on to the next one. It's winter, it's cold, and it's wet. That's what she said. I made a mistake and I'm glad there's no damage. Okay. We have a corner coming up. Person's taking, oh, what did we do? We just locked up our brakes for whatever reason. Why do you think we did that? Write in the comments. We're actually going to go over this one just a little bit here, but then, we're going to pick this one for more in-depth this week. All right, so we're coming up to a corner. We should be in automatic orange stage. We see our buddy way up there. We're super far behind. So we speed up. Okay, we're trying to catch up to our friend. Now we're going a little bit too fast for what we like. We're going pretty decent. We might even be going fast for the straightaway. You ever try to catch up to a friend and you accelerate and you're like, whoa, I got really fast. And then it was just still a straightaway. You just kind of slow down, roll the throttle, engine brake, not a big deal. Well, here we're like accelerating super fast, and then all of a sudden we have a turn coming up. We don't have a long straightaway kind of slow down with engine braking now. So we're having a situation where we're not really planning our ride very well. We're not positioned for safety. We didn't locate this was a hazardous situation. It's a turn. It's a corner coming up. We didn't assess if it was a relevant threat. Okay, remember what we talked about last week is that not just the corner itself is a relevant threat, not just the rain, not the road surface hazards, but are you a threat to yourself when you're out riding? That's a big one there. Are you going too fast for the corner? Are you going too fast for the intersection? Going too fast just even for a straightaway because there's potholes and crazy road debris up ahead? Are you a threat to yourself? If so, we need to start navigating these things. We need to navigate active threats. If we're a threat to ourselves, navigate to your hands and get yourself into that engine braking, probably some progressive braking, roll off the throttle, do something, slow yourself down, don't speed up. Pay attention before you go for a ride, and that's a big one here. That's what we need to be paying attention here. So right now, we're kind of slowing down as best we can. We're not really prepped for this corner. We start slamming those brakes, and we start to slide, and that's a pretty easy corner. Take a quick look. It's a pretty easy corner if you just committed to it, right? Not a big deal, but we got really close to this person, maybe panicked a little bit. But yeah, we're going to be talking more about this one coming up. Thankfully, no crash, and if he did crash, what is it that we need to have, everybody? We need to have some gear. Links in the description for some RevZilla gear. Check it out. All right, so we're going to move on to the next one. Open lane pattern. Watch out for mergers.
Distracted, this rider complete.
You got to watch out for mergers. This is one of those. There's the lane. It's opening up. Watch out for that vehicle right to your right, switching over. There it is. Who here saw that too? Who cares about the license plate? Who saw that? So he's like, seriously, all these things. But remember, when we're riding in a neighborhood, or not a neighborhood, in intersections and in town, right now, I can already tell that this vehicle could switch over. Now, the reason why I say the open lane situation is that we have a big space cushion in front of us. It's open, and we want to have a good space cushion. We're not going to talk about this one this week because we see this all the time, but we want to have a good space cushion because then it's going to allow us to have that buffer zone when it comes to, should I brake? Should I swerve? Do I have good line of sight? What's going on? But if somebody takes it, just kind of roll up the throttle and make yourself a new one. Just keep making yourself new ones. Make yourself new ones. If you have to make 20 of them in a ride to work or a ride home or wherever, that's not a big deal. You're constantly creating space cushions for yourself. Remember, that's the whole point of positioning for safety. So when we come up to here, we could easily get swerved into right there by that Mazda. But we're coming up to here. Our lane is moving quicker. Our lane is moving quicker. Their lane is not. Do you see how their lane is not moving? Well, not everybody's going to just stay in that middle lane like that Mazda. This one right here, it's starting to peak out. Okay, this vehicle right here is going a little, let's go ahead. It looks like a pair of glasses. This vehicle right here is going a little bit faster than this vehicle. And this vehicle is going to be like, I want to switch over here because this vehicle is going slow. Okay, I don't know what I'm making there. But you guys kind of get the picture where our lane is moving, their lane isn't. If you're that Jeep, you're constantly looking back and forth and like, I'm going to switch lanes. Who cares? And they switch lanes. If you would do that, they would do that. So pay attention when we see this happening in front of us, unfolding in front of us, prepare ourselves. How do we prepare? This right now, we're in a good staggered formation. This is plenty of room for this person to switch over. Hey, cool. They want to have a small space cushion behind this vehicle. Hey, that's up to them. We are staggered. So this is the moment of their back tires. This is our front tire. If they switch over, we have this big gap right here not to get hit. Now, if they take up our space and they're like right here, let's go ahead and get all this stuff right here. If they like take up our space and we're like right behind them and we can't see past this vehicle because this is the back end of it. Remember, we're trying to position ourselves for safety. And part of that is having good line of sight and then having a good escape path and space cushion. Well, they took our space cushion. Look at, we don't have any space cushion. Get out of the way, plan method. Come on now. We don't have a space cushion right here. We don't have a space cushion anymore. So they took it. So what we need to do is navigate around. Okay, we can switch sides. We can get over here on this line. We can get over here on this line, whatever we need to do. So we have good line of sight, good line of sight. Those are also our escape paths, and our space cushions are pretty much what we need when it comes to like a lane filtering position. But if we see a pattern like this, burn this into your memory right now. If we see this right now, we got to be paying attention. We got to be paying attention because they're going to be coming into our lane, and we need to apply some good brake pressure to get ourselves out of there. Okay, we spent a little more time on that one than I wanted to, but you know, it's a very good one. It's a great indication of what we should be doing. See, this right here is a decent line of sight without that. You see how you can see pretty far, but it's a bad space cushion. Okay, so you can see far. Escape routes, you can ride the line, but we're not doing it for that reason. We're doing it to get into his vision to flip him off. Whatever, man. Just be better. That's all. You see, right there. This is a great observation. We're right behind this vehicle, and I know our motivation is to get side by side to see them, but we're right behind this vehicle, and we switch over because this lane is open, and we took it. That's exactly what the Jeep did. Get over yourself, dude. Just get over yourself.
You not see me?
There's many reasons why motorcycle or car drivers do not see us. Many reasons. Doesn't matter. I wanted to make a full motovlog, but things didn't go my way. It says slow. Oh, there's a car coming. Kind of peeked out. Hey, we had a decent space cushion. Let's go back just a little bit. We'll talk about this one this week too, actually. I like this one because we are in a neighborhood. So if we're practicing our ride, okay, if we're practicing the plan method over here, what we need to be doing is that we start off in a parking lot. Okay, we start off really small. We start off even just looking at the bike. Then we're going to go to a parking lot, and then we're going to go to a neighborhood, and then we're going to go into a single lane road with some traffic. Let's over 25 miles per hour, and then we're in double lane, even triple lane if we need to, but then go interstate, in town, mountains, all these other things to gradually increase our skill level. And this is kind of like at the beginning where we just got out of the parking lot when we're in a neighborhood. Now, I'm pretty sure this is not where he's at or this rider's at, but if you're a brand new rider, this is a great spot because what we have here is a neighborhood, max 25 miles an hour, right? We should be going 25 if this is what it is, but 25 to 35 max, right? So what we have is an intersection right here. Okay, I don't know why I did it like that, but we have an intersection right here. This is a driveway. Intersection right here, intersection right here, intersection right here. And we have a good practice when it comes to side of the vehicle. That's what a side of the vehicle looks like. It's backwards. It's not pointed towards us, but then this is also part of plan. We need to locate hazardous situations right here, assess if there are any relevant threats. And I'm telling you, this is not a relevant threat. It's not a relevant threat because it's facing the wrong way. So it's part of planning your ride is that you're assessing it. Now, if it's not a part of your threat, then you don't need to worry about it too much. But each one of these things are driveways. And we're going to talk more about this week, by the way. So I just want to make sure. I don't want to go too far into this. But it's a great area to practice. Nothing's happening. And you start to see chevrons here. Chevrons are going to indicate it's going to be a sharp turn up ahead. And you see how the road just disappears until it kind of goes like this. You have to get closer. Okay, I don't want to be speeding up just to get close. I'm not on a track. So right here, we're kind of paying attention. It says slow. Okay, we're not looking at the vehicle yet. It does say slow. We're going to see that first because it's right in our path of travel. We see that first. This guy's starting to peek out, but we saw this first. So it's slow left turn. Hey, chevrons, we need to slow down this automatic orange stage. We're already prepped and ready, rolling up the throttle, engine braking, getting weight on that front tire. And then all of a sudden we see this dum-dum. Okay, not a big deal. They're supposed to stop. It says blows right through a stop sign. Okay, supposed to stop, decides to go. So what is our solution? Okay, it's zoomed in right now. What can we do? Since we're already in orange stage, okay, we're already prepped and ready. Just squeeze a little bit more. Let that person in. Let that person go. See, this is the moment that we kind of look up. Going 35 miles an hour. This person's already out of our path of travel. Not a big deal. We have a decent space cushion. Now, the only thing that I can see that might be an issue is that this person kind of blocked our line of sight because we're like looking through the turn, kind of screwed us up. But obviously we are paying attention. We got our finger up right here, and our reaction is to flip them off instead of engine brake and take the turn appropriately. I don't know. We'll talk about that a little bit more.
So I turned around, did it.
All right. So it looked at BMW rider's face, priceless. Too bad the glare was there. Okay. Whoa. What are we trying to do here? What are we trying to do here? We're trying to lane filter kind of like in these weird different ways. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. I kind of get that. We're trying to, hey, we found a gap. We found a gap. We're going to go for it. But this is why we need to practice our slow speed maneuvers. For month of January, this booklet, the digital version of the booklet, 75% off. Go to the store, download it. It's international shipping since it's digital, but if you want to get the actual booklet, get the actual booklet. But the digital version is actually 75% off. Then you'd be able to practice your slow speed stuff, and it wouldn't be a problem. Wouldn't be a problem. We got 5 more drills this week too. We got 5 more drills. Let me know if you like seeing the drills. Super quick. I kind of want to test myself, see how fast I can go, how slow I can go. Rear brake, no rear brake, something like that. All right, so we're going around. Ooh, low side, low side. I don't know if there's something in the road. It just kind of slipped and slid the whole time. He kind of looks up. Thankfully, he didn't get hurt too bad. But one sec, I want to point this out. Look at the guardrail. Is this something, class, is this something that's like only European countries, or is there some places in the United States? Because this right here, I love it. I love it. Because we're not going in between. We're not going in. Okay, yeah, we're going to impact it hard, but when we have like these metal poles right here, I think, these are little metal poles. Now, it's probably different construction because it has this thing here, but if you're sliding and you get wrapped around this, like your head goes this way, your legs go this way. That's what happens. You just go floop, split. So I like the fact that this is like solid all the way through. It's gotta be something just for motorcyclists. You know what I mean? Like, who else is going to be crashing and sliding through that? That's really cool. I like that. Hey, she can rescue?
This bike
All right, here we go. Ninja Rider.
completely, and he totally didn't expect that his friend would stop. As it happened,
Okay.
they rided in a group,
Expecting his friend to stop.
may put the others in danger.
Ooh, pay attention up in front. Lost traction on that front tire. Is that a real sleeve? You know? Or is that one of those, you know? Panic brake. This is why we talk to each other on our cardos. There's all these different kinds of cardos that you can have, like the Neo, the Pack Talk Bold, the Edge. There's so many different cardos that you can have.
As it happened,
Links in the description for that. But this is why we talk to each other, because we don't want to run into this kind of situation. The buddy up in front could have said, hey, we're all going to stop. Hey, hard stop, hard stop, hard stop. And everyone's just kind of like getting into like different areas. Like one of them's like, I can get right here. Hey, I got a good total stopping distance. Another person's going to be like total stopping distance. Almost like an emergency stop if you're able to communicate that.
group, a single emission
Especially as a group leader,
is in danger.
you got to be a little bit more responsible than that. As a group leader, got to be responsible. I feel like I got a booger. How's everybody doing today in class? Make sure you guys grab a donut, take a nice seat. Whoa. Glad you guys didn't see that. A little break in reality there. All right, Mark Shea. Whoa. Already. How fast? Whoa, how fast was he going? Motorcycle crash due to uneven pavement and construction. See, that's one thing, is to like start the video the moment he crashes. All right, we got to take a look at this one. How did this happen? How did this one happen? We're gonna go frame by frame. We were passing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We were in the right lane. Come on, bro. Show the whole footage. Come on, Moto stars. We were in the right lane. And just like we talk about when it comes to the open lane pattern, we took that open lane. We took it. And we were speeding. I don't know if he checks his mirrors or whatever, but I mean, that's usually what our problem is, we get merged into. But we accelerated through a construction zone with uneven pavement. Yeah, there's the construction pylons. So uneven pavement, there it is. With accelerate, he was already crashing. So maybe he like lost traction somewhere, or he hit an uneven pavement passing somebody. Got a little bit of that speed wobble. Okay, a little death wobble. Suspension's not doing too well. And we hit the ground. Now, let's say, okay, the gear got shredded. The gear got shredded. But look at where he impacted. Okay, so his right side. Okay, you got his legs too. Right side of this is motorcycle gear too. This is textile. It might be old. Who knows? It might be just doing its job. I just never seen anything shredded like that. Like just shredded. Look at that. Is that speed and strength? No. I don't know what kind of brand that is, but that is motorcycle specific gear. It almost looks like my old jacket. That right there is designed. That's the abrasion resistance. And that's how quick of a crash it was. Boom, just shredded. Imagine if that was your skin. Oof. This is why you get gear, guys. This is why being a smart rider, we follow the smart rider principles here. You know, as a smart rider, we are seeking out, we are maintaining, we are acquiring gear, we are rescuing other people, we are teaching and mentoring others. And this right here, this is the exact reason why we get gear. You never know. If the whole thing was like motorcycle crash due to uneven pavement and construction, okay, cool. You did absolutely everything perfect, but you still crashed. And this is why we have gear, just in case. So, man, that could have been his skin. Holy crap. A little bit of a limp. Nobody's here helping him out. Kind of douchebags. Bunch of douchebags. Hey, look at this. His leg hurts. It's probably his hip. That's why we have hip armor in our gear. Hopefully you're doing good, Mark. Man. Shredded. What logo is that? Somebody write in the comments. Beep, beep, beep. All right, come on, let's go. All right, let's go. Enough of that. All right, so we're on a 3-wheeler. Oh, whoa, what's this guy doing? What are you doing? Okay, nice little slow speed. Get those feet up. Oh! Not anticipating that. Are we going to rescue? Okay, he's walking. Oh, look at that parking lot. Too much gravel. I'd clean that up, but that's a great parking lot to practice in. It's a great parking lot. Maybe that's where he was going, to practice the drills that we got here. All right, let's take a quick look at this one. There's not really too much we could do about this one, but look at, everyone's opening it up for him. This is a solid white. That's the shoulder. It's really packed. Lots of people kind of waiting. Truck driver's impatient. What an ass. But this is why we wear gear. You never know. You never know. Oh. That was an impact. That was definitely an impact. Destroyed him. Rescue him. I wonder if that's a bar and he's going to the bar. That's a great parking lot though, right? Right, everybody? Yeah? Gonna get some patterns, cone patterns. Let's go practice in the parking lot. All right, sharp U-turn. 15 miles an hour recommended.
Was really lucky that
Slow.
from the opposite
That's 2.
was driving slow and managed to react in time. Thanks to that, it all ended harmlessly.
Okay. Oh, we went wide too. Look at that. We went wide too. We followed our buddy. Our buddy crashed. What are we going to do? We got to rescue this rider. Let's go back just a little bit. So this is a good thing when it comes to finding out what we need to do. That's going to be a great indicator. Hey, orange stage. Hey, it's an orange sign, orange stage. figure it out, okay? We're going to slow it down. We're going to talk to each other on our cardos, and we're going to say, hey, I'm slowing it down. I can't make the turn this quick. You're going fast. Have fun, buddy.
The front was really lucky. The
Great indication we should be going slow.
driver from the
Try to keep up with our friend. Friend up front might be a little bit more experienced than us. We put a lot of lean angle on this thing. Look at that. Super long, and we still went wide. People tend to think, hey, I just got to lean more when it comes to speed. That's not usually the case. So he's going to go ahead and crash and dump the bike, but we almost followed him. So that's part of remaining calm. Okay, this is during the crash. Okay, this is during the crash. Remain calm yourself. Don't follow your buddy into the crash. Okay, thankfully he did fine. Hopefully he's going to rescue him and move on. All right, all nutty, here we go. That's the name. That's the name. Also went wide in a corner, almost hit the freaking boulder. Ooh, lost traction on that rear tire. You saw that? Probably some gravel. There's some gravel right there. Unless that was the sun, I don't know. But that boulder right there could have been the end of his life. All right, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, good job with engine braking. Roll off the throttle, apply some brakes, let them in, not a big deal. Moving on. All right, very good. Headlights in our lane. We were going to get hit head on right there. All right, what's happening here? Intersection, lots of pedestrians. Hey, come on, you saw that. I know, he has a full stop. Okay, let's see. Let's see. He probably, okay. Yeah, he straight up didn't stop. Okay. All right, all right, all right. But look, you had a pedestrian behind them too. You still had to slow down. So you still got that guy with the gray. Who cares? Not a big deal. You kind of already going into the intersection. It's still annoying. Still annoying, but whatever. All right, let's see. Okay. That's probably a typical situation. They should have seen you before moving and passing. I get it, but it's a typical situation, man. You can't change the world just because you're pissed. You're passing on the right. Still, guys, come on. All right, lane filtering, rabbit ears going up. Open lane. Ooh. Oh, he stayed up. Oh, that's not very nice to say about yourself, that little key ring. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we're coming up to here. That's going to be that open spot. Okay, that open spot that we got to be watching out for. Let's get the pen out there. That's that open spot. Okay, this driver, hey, thank you so much, buddy. You moved over. Okay, thank you so much. I like it when they did that in California for me. Moved over. Looks like everybody on the right is moving over, but then we got this guy right here. Okay, so great job with the evasive maneuvers. We found an escape path. You really have to commit to it, though. You really have to commit over here, because if you don't, you're just kind of committing to the back of this vehicle, and that's not good. And this right here would be really hard to do. Okay, so really that's going to be the only option you have. Remember, we're planning a ride. We're going to talk more about some of these videos this week. Still an impact, still got to deal with insurance, still got to talk to your buddy. Still got to talk to him. Also, guys, do you like the True Classic t-shirts that I got going on? I love these things. Indicator snapped off. If you like the shirts that we have here, I get them from True Classic. Link in the description for that. It says slow down, sharp left turn, hedges are in the way, blind corner. Wasn't anticipating horsies. Did you just rev bomb the horses? Horsies? Or was he accelerating out? What do you guys think? Let's see where his hand on the clutch. Hope he wasn't rev bombing. Doesn't look like it. But they're not very good with the noise. Okay, that could have been dangerous for those riders. So don't rev bomb animals like that. I don't think that's what he was doing. I think it was escaping, but still. Joshua Wall.
Situation which the rider could count on the driver's caution and quick reaction, which saved him from a whole lot of trouble.
Okay. Whoa! That Corvette driver saved himself. Saved himself. Oh, you just said, you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Dude, you weren't paying attention. Take a quick look at this. Okay, this is why we need to have a good space cushion, okay? We need to have a good space cushion. We have one right here. Now, where does it go? Let's take a look. I'm just gonna leave that on the board.
And here is another situation.
Now look at the space cushion before we do anything.
Quick reaction which saved him from a whole
I know it's not
trouble.
I know it's not like it's not really feasible and realistic, but our space cushion went away. One sec. Was that something on the road?
A quick reaction which saved him from a whole lot of trouble.
What was that on the ground? I think it's just a bad road. So this is why we need to have a good space cushion.
And here is
We have a decent space cushion. We can brake right now. We can swerve right now. We have a good plan. Now it's getting worse. Now it's getting worse. Now it's getting worse. Now we have brake lights. Brake lights in the truck, brake lights on the Corvette. And now we're not in a good position for safety. This is not a good position for safety because if anything does happen, okay, this is our space cushion. Not good, not good. We're not going to stop in time. We're going to hit the side or the behind the vehicle, the back end. If we were over here, okay, cool. We're going to get all the way up to here. If we're over here, okay, cool over here. This driver was doing really good 360 situation awareness, was witnessing that this motorcycle rider was not paying attention. See, look at that. We barely applied the brakes. We would have hit the back. Watch the front end dive. Watch the front end on this motorcycle dive. There it is. Now we hit the brakes. We would have hit that vehicle. That's why we need to have a good position for safety. Now imagine this. Okay, get rid of the truck. We are right here, lane filtering position behind the Corvette, and we were trying to stop, and we couldn't stop in time. The Corvette didn't move. Okay, the Corvette was just sitting in the middle of the lane. We were in the lane filtering position, which would be right about here, okay, or even on the line. And this is what would happen. So this Corvette driver just let us know you need to have a better position for safety. This is really cool information. Got very lucky. Very lucky. It's kind of your fault, buddy. All right, Geo Sir. Sharp corner up ahead. Okay. All right. Can't see around this corner. It's still sharp corner, and we just kept accelerating. We just kept accelerating through the corner, increasing our speed until last second. Hey, we didn't hit anything. What happened here? Write in the comments, what do you think happened? We're going to talk about this one this week. We're not going to spend too much time on this one. I'll let you guys write comments on this one, and we'll talk about it this week. Oof. No es... Hey, bueno. That sucks. Yeah, we'll skip this one. We'll talk about this one this week. Lots of stuff we could be doing here. Lots of stuff. Ooh, he's injured. Ooh, we're going to talk about it. Can't wait. It's going to be a rescue. He's got shoulder. Oh, look at the knee. It's all it's decap BTLS. Write in the comments if you know what that is. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this one coming up. Yeah, Motostar is milking that one. All right, so side by side with the vehicle. Are we lane filtering? What are we doing here? We're stopping. Got a little bit too close. Law of gross tonnage. Dude, get yourself out of there, dude. They probably can't even see you. Get yourself out of there. Get yourself in a better position for safety. Come on, man. Plan your ride a little bit better. Hey, there's a side of the vehicle. Good job with the progressive braking, kind of getting around them. Slow speed maneuvers. Get yourself the drill booklet. Digital version is 75% off. We've seen this one before. Slow straight line, friction zone. And we got it. Not anymore. We dumped the clutch and we are gone. Oh, yeah. This is why we practice this. So we'll talk about this one a little bit more this week. Okay, there's some really fun exercises we could be doing. He dumps the clutch. Okay, we're really milking that out. All right, everybody. That was 20 most ridiculous, epic, and unexpected motorcycle moments. Oh, this thing is breaking. From Moto Stars, we are going to be spending some time this week on some of these videos, and we're going to be out in the drill grounds, and I got to ship some stuff to you guys. A lot of you guys bought some cones, but with that said, I'll be seeing you guys this week. All right, see ya.